Hello, I'm Gil Zilkha. Welcome back to my channel, Essential Classical Music, where we look at the best recordings of the classical music repertoire. This video is taken out of my larger video on the major chamber works. I hope you enjoy it. Now we're going back to the classical period, to the father of the string quartet, Papa Haydn, Joseph Haydn. I'm just going to cover his Opus 76 quartets, those six, which are probably his most popular. The nicknamed ones are the ones that tend to be better known. There's the second, which is called the Linz. No, I'm sorry, not the Linz. I'm thinking of Mozart. No, this one's called the Fitz. Sorry. And it's called that because it starts out where it goes down in fits. They really have clever, reasons for nicknaming these pieces. That's a wonderful piece. I love especially the minuet. The minuet is really engaging. It's got some wonderful harmonies. And then the Emperor Quartet. A lot of movement to that first movement, and then it's got this beautiful adagio as well, and then the Sunrise, which starts out it's called Sunrise because it's kind of starts out slow and then builds and builds. All of these are just wonderful works. Haydn, he was the father of the string quartet. He was the one who created the form, mastered the form, and set this blueprint that lasted for centuries. He really was to the string quartet, I think, what you could say Beethoven was to the symphonies. Even though Haydn also, obviously, you could say he's the father of the symphony too. But the way Beethoven kind of brought it to this higher standard, that's kind of what Haydn did with the string quartets. I would say even more than the symphonies, it's the string quartets where I think if you're going to get to know Haydn first, that's maybe the best place to start. My top recommendation for his Opus 76 quartets is a little bit of an older version, not too much, in 1964, from the Tátrai Quartet. The Tátrai Quartet, I think they recorded all of Haydn's quartets, and they have an obvious love for this music. Just wonderful phrasing, wonderful spirit throughout, a beautiful playing in the slow movements. I just find it to be really engaging. It's maybe just a tiny bit of harshness in the sound, but it's not too much, and it's mainly, you're mainly just enjoying the music, and I think this is a great way to get to know the works. As is this version from the late 80s on Naxos, on the budget label, the Kodály Quartet. They play with wonderful warmth, a wonderful spirit. It's just excellent interpretations. I'm pretty sure they also recorded all of the Haydn quartets, so that's sort of your kind of budget way to acquire them all. So this is an excellent version as well. Also from the late 80s, we have a version from the Takács Quartet. Excellent sound, fairly reverberant. Maybe they're a little bit kind of more spaced out a little bit. The Takács play with a little bit more forward momentum. So if you fancy that, this might be a version that you particularly like. Takács always have immaculate playing. And this is one of their earlier recordings as well. So this is not to be missed. And then another version that's a little bit on the faster side, much more on the faster side actually. This is a period version from the Quatuor Mosaïques. A group of musicians who actually are from the Vienna group that Nicholas Harnoncourt founded. So they're very steeped in the period instrument revolution, and these are really exciting, as you might expect. Really wonderfully played, very nicely recorded as well. And so if you want a little bit more skip to the step, you might say, in these quartets, this is an excellent version to get. And then finally, I want to mention the Arte Quartet. They were trying to record probably all of them, but they only got through maybe, I don't know how many a lot of them, look, the quartets. Out of the Opus 76, they recorded the Emperor and the Sunrise, numbers 3 and 4, and these are recorded in the 30s. And the Pro Artos are just one of those groups, like the Bush and the Budapest, one of these old vintage string quartets that just had this immaculate artistry and wonderful insight and nice warmth to their playing as well. So despite the primitive sound, I would say this is one that's worth checking out as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and happy listening.